Welcome back. Roughly 1 in 6 women worldwide experience infertility, according to the World Health Organization. And that's why many couples turn to solutions from acupuncture to herbal supplements to IVF and even surrogacy. But this morning, CBS 12's Danny Travis reports on a new phenomenon of women having surprise pregnancies while taking weight loss medications like Ozempic and Wegovy.
Here we are again talking about semaglutide, but this time it's not about the weight loss or preventing cardiovascular disease, but what doctors are now seeing is women who are taking these weight loss medications now getting pregnant, even if they're on birth control or have a history of fertility issues.
We are now seeing a phenomenon that some people have coined the term Ozempic babies.
Ozempic babies, the miracle many wish for, finally coming true, but not in the traditional way semaglutide was meant for.
Anything that can help my patients who I formerly did not have an answer for is always a wonderful thing to me.
Dr. Leah Roberts specializes in treating infertility at the Boca Fertility IVF Center. She says about 90% of her patients with polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS, are obese. This syndrome makes it nearly impossible for those patients to lose weight.
And with polycystic ovarian syndrome, you either will not ovulate at all or your ovulation can be suboptimal in some way or another. Ozempic has really been a miracle because we're seeing, even within the PCOS population, great weight loss stories. So if we are able to have these patients lose as little as 10% of their body weight, they're returning to normal ovulation.
And that can be a gift for patients who have been struggling to get pregnant.
If you are obese and you're having trouble with fertility, you go on one of these medications and then lose a lot of weight and then return to normal fertility, and then all of a sudden end up with a surprise pregnancy.
But as Dr. Melanie Altizer, Chief of Obstetrics at St. Mary's in West Palm Beach, tells me, for women on birth control, an unexpected pregnancy is not always good news.
My own practice was seeing patients come in and obtaining a history. Yes, I was taking Ozempic when I found out I was suddenly pregnant. I thought that I had, reliable birth control.
Dr. Altizer says that's because semaglutide hypermetabolizes your birth control medication, meaning it doesn't stay in your system as long as it normally would.
Anytime anything decreases the efficacy of the oral contraceptives, whether it's delayed gastric emptying or a medication that interferes chemically with how the drug works, then you run the risk of an unintended pregnancy.
And like everything else with these drugs, there's still a lot of research to be done. What would you say to the women who maybe now want to use Ozempic solely for fertility treatment?
Just as a method to help achieve pregnancy, I definitely would not recommend it for that.
We do not recommend actively trying to conceive while on these medications.
Both doctors agree losing weight makes the pregnancy safer because obesity increases the risk of complications. But they caution there's no research about how these drugs might affect a baby's development. So they strongly recommend losing the weight, then getting off the medication for a while before trying to get pregnant. Reporting in the studio, I'm Danny Travis, CBS 12 News.